Aye.
Nah, I ain't gone through the
pond. Right, I'll start it again.
Aye.
Right, one of the things we've lacked in recent seasons is post-match, like sort of face-to-face interviews with yourself. This season you're looking to change that to become a more regular occurrence. Can you elaborate on why that helps the connection between the club and the supporters?
Look, I think it's important that the fans hear from me and maybe obviously can understand why I make some of the decisions I do, things I've been happy with, things I've not been so happy with. It's hard obviously for me to give my reasons right away. Emotions can be high and whatever, but I think it's important that there's a connection there. Like, we're really thankful for all the fans and all their support. So the least I can do is just give my opinion on the game, and that'll happen whether we win, lose, draw, whatever, because as I say, there'll always be things in games that I'm really happy with and things I'm not so happy with. So at least fans might be able to understand where I'm coming from, what I'm doing, and what we look to do more and what we can do better and stuff like that. So I think it's just good to get that little bit of relationship going with the fans, and they can hear from me, and exactly, rather than hearing it from, I heard so and so said this or whatever.
That being said, there's been 3 games since the last sort of interview. A win, a loss, and a draw and a loss. I know you don't want to dwell too much on negatives with it being pre-season, but there's probably areas you would want to definitely tighten up before the season starts on the 25th. How do you feel those games went?
Look, if I'm being bluntly honest, I actually been really disappointed with all 3 games. I think we were very, very poor against Crossgates. Started really poorly. Credit to the players that got themselves back into the game, but I was disappointed in a whole with how that game went. Moving on to Kilburnley game, the first half I thought we were pretty good, so obviously got ourselves in front, but again second half we let ourselves down, and look, the goals we concede are criminal at any level. So it's something that I've made the players aware of, something I'm aware of, and something that we're looking to work on. And then Tuesday night was one of the worst I've been involved in. That first half hour was way off what I expect my Cowdenbeath team to be. I think we got a bit of reaction at the second half. Limited them to little, we created a bit more, but again, all in all, I wasn't really too impressed with the performance. So these 3 games have given me a lot to think about, and what I would say is, as much as we've been disappointed with the performance and everything, it's an old cliche that pre-season is about getting the sharpness in the legs, and it is, and it's been good to get boys on, but I've maybe been at cause of that a little bit. We're rotating the squad all the time, I'm playing players out of position, I'm trying things that we probably wouldn't try. We've got one more friendly to go on Saturday. We're going to try something again just because it is pre-season, but all of this is in preparation for the first game of the season. So the only thing I can say is, obviously, be disappointed to the fans, because I'm more disappointed than anyone how they've went, but I think in the long run these things are good to find out now rather than it happening 5-6 games into the season. So we know where we're short just now and where we're letting ourselves down, and look, we're working to put it right all the time.
Moving on to our first game of the season against Gallifreyan Rovers. Historically, the team we've fared well against the last 5 matches, I think it's 4 wins and a draw. However, they ended the campaign with 3 wins in the spin. It's strengthened with someone that looked to have a strong pre-season. How are you prepping for this?
Look, our whole preparation that we've done from the first 8 pre-seasons to build up for the first league game, we didn't know it was going to be Gala until recently, so since we've known, obviously we've prepared, we know how Martin Scott likes to play his teams. They'll play a lot of football, which is obviously something we're trying to do and trying to build into the players as well. But yeah, look, it'll be a tough game. I think no matter who you play, it's going to be a tough game at this level, and having Gala first day is a good one for us. The fact we're at home, I would have took anybody at home opening day of the season. Hopefully the fans get behind us, and I think if we can apply ourselves properly and how I know the squad can do, then I'm very confident we'll get a result. But if we let ourselves be slack and make the mistakes we've been making over the last couple of friendlies, then look, we'll probably come out with a bad result. So we need to make sure we're right at it, and I think obviously you can see the boys behind, tempo's high, ready to go. We'll look to Saturday to work on a couple of things, and then we've got next week to properly prepare and get ready for a really exciting game.
The KDM Trophy draw was today. Are you excited about that and the new challenges against clubs we've not faced yet and some old foes?
Yeah, it's fantastic for the club to be involved in these competitions, because one, it gets us out there, gets the players out there, and allows other fans to come in and see what we're trying to do here. It's great exposure for the club. Obviously, we used to be a league club, and that's where we aim to get back to, and that's what I'm hoping in the long run to help the club towards that again. So yeah, it's thrown up a few good fixtures. Obviously we've got East Kilbride, who back-to-back promotions. It'll be good to play them again. Obviously Clyde we've got, who are managed by one of my old managers. So yeah, there's good fixtures in there, and it's a good opportunity for the players to go play themselves against a better quality opposition, and hopefully we can do something. Also the financial side, that's great for the club as well. The fact that we're getting 4 extra home games, hopefully we get a good crowd, and if we can progress, then great. We'll get even more budget and money into the club, which can only be a good thing.
Perfect, Babs, thank you.
Top man, squad.